There are people who really don't like leaving the house, and it's not just about being lazy. Behind this habit, there's often something much more interesting, emotional, and sometimes surprisingly logical. For many, home isn't just a place to live. It's the only space where everything feels under control. No one judges them, nothing triggers stress, and they don't have to put on a show with their emotions. It's a zone where they can just be themselves, without pressure, noise, or surprises. Going outside doesn't feel like an adventure. It feels like risking the calm they've worked so hard to keep. Home becomes a shield, while the world outside is a loud, unpredictable chaos that can easily throw them off balance. Some people simply operate differently. Their energy grows when they're alone, and drains when too many people are around. An introverted personality means that silence, personal thoughts, and no distractions are the perfect environment. It's not about avoiding the world. It's that their mind and body recharge best in solitude. That's why the idea of leaving the house often loses to the comfort of being alone. It's not isolation. It's a natural way to recharge emotional batteries. Some avoid leaving home because of social anxiety. Even small interactions with others can trigger intense stress. The thought of being watched, judged, or criticized can be paralyzing. Going outside stops being a normal routine and becomes a source of fear. At home, they feel calm and safe because no one demands interaction or puts them in situations where they'd feel powerless. Some have more sensitive nervous systems, so the outside world quickly becomes too loud, too bright, too chaotic. Street noise, smells, people, sudden movements, it all layers together into an overwhelming sensory overload that's hard to handle for more than a few minutes. Home gives them silence and control over their environment, so leaving feels less like a normal activity and more like a sensory survival mission. It's not an exaggeration. It's their brain's way of protecting them from overstimulation. For many, home is where they can do exactly what they enjoy, without interruptions, pressure, or having to explain themselves. Whether it's gaming, creating, scrolling, or anything else, leaving the house just takes away what brings them the most joy. It's not escaping the world. It's choosing what truly relaxes and engages them. In their mind, it's a simple calculation. Why give up what they love for something that doesn't give them as much satisfaction? Some people simply stay home because they don't have the money. Tickets, eating out, transport. For those on a tight budget, staying home isn't laziness, it's practical. At home, they can spend their time exactly how they want, without spending money or feeling financial pressure. It's a way to enjoy comfort without risking an empty wallet. Some avoid leaving because they're in conflict with someone in a group. Friends, peers, classmates. Every outing risks running into that person and reliving tension. It's not chosen isolation. It's a way to avoid stress and uncomfortable situations. Some stay home because they feel excluded. At school, among friends, or in social circles, every trip outside reminds them that they don't fit in, that no one is waiting for them, or that they might be ignored. Some people overthink so much that leaving the house becomes a level boss mission. What if I say something dumb? What if something goes wrong? Their brain builds a whole list of scenarios, each worse than the last. That's why staying home, where no one watches, judges, or tests their emotions, is easier. It's not cowardice. It's a way to avoid stress that their brain anticipates in advance. Sometimes the reluctance to leave home comes from traumatic experiences. It could be bullying, abuse, or other unpleasant situations at school or among peers. Going outside triggers memories and stress tied to those experiences. Home becomes a safe place where they can feel secure and control their surroundings. It's not a whim or laziness. It's a way to protect their mind from repeating painful experiences. Not leaving the house often looks like a simple choice, but in reality, it hides complex emotions and strategies for coping with the world.